welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and go check out our Instagram pages where we post daily original photos of our life, our animals, and everything in between. So what are you holding, Parker?
I am holding a bucket.
You gotta put it over here, we can't see it. Woohoo, bucket! You know what that means? We're going to pick up a new snake today. It is early this morning and we are going to pick up a brand new species to our collection. Something that I never thought that we would get. But some local friends of ours, their breeding plans have changed and they were not gonna get rid of this girl whatsoever. They offered her specifically to us. And so it's been a couple months and I asked them if they still have her, that we would really like to have her after giving it much thought. Oh, I'm super excited. She is so pretty. It is a girl and it is a snake, but you're just gonna have to wait to see what species we got until we get home. So let's go get her. All right, we made it to our friend's house. So now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get this girl. All right, guys, so we picked her up and now we're gonna head home and show you what we got. Oh, she is in this bucket. We don't wanna give it away, but I'll give you a little hint. Let's see if we can get this in the frame without showing too much. Check that out. If you know who that is, then you have a pretty good idea of what we just picked up, but we will get home to show you exactly what she is. I can't wait. All right, so. Oh, you trying to say hi? Oh, see? Woo! Woo! So awesome. All right, let's go home. All right, so we are back home, but little woman lizard is out, so wanted to give you guys a little update on her. She's been coming along. She's still a little skittish, but we are making very good progress with her. I have noticed that I have to take her little digging box out to get her to eat. She went probably 4 or 5 days without eating. I decided to take out the box and she ate right away. She's kind of using that as a crutch to kind of hide behind. So in order to get her to come out and kind of interact with us more, I have been taking that dig box out every few days just to get her to come out and eat. She's a little more inquisitive, as you can see. So let's go into her cage and really get a good look at her. Hi, woman lizard. Yeah, what is that? I know. Well, getting so curious. Yes, you are. I know. Hi. No bite. You see that? Too curious. That is too curious. What do you smell? Did you smell something? I know. All right, just FYI, that was not an aggressive wanna bite you. She smelled something on my hands. Littlefoot does that too. He nudges me when he smells rats or something else that he thinks is a food item. No bite. I don't have anything. I feed you in a little bit. Did that tongue go in? Did you smell my banana? I was just eating a banana, which is not usually a food item for them, but maybe that's what you smelled? I don't know. Oh, silly lizard. Now she decided to climb back there. That's kind of, I put a piece of wood back there when Littlefoot was in here so he couldn't wedge himself down in between that and this aquarium. And they find it to be a comforting little ledge. They like to climb up and kind of sit back there and take naps. Hello. What you doing? You gonna take a night-night? What? No, you can't eat the camera. What are you doing? I know. I don't know what you smell on my fingers either, but I don't want to lose things. Oh, you're biting your own tongue, you dingbat. Oh my gosh, you guys are the funniest lizards. What are you doing? All right, I am closing this thing up because you are in a funk today. So before I show you our newest addition that we just picked up, I wanted to show you a few more snakes and kind of do some updates. I know I haven't put out a whole lot of reptile videos on the channel lately, or just in the last 2 weeks, and that is because we're kind of in limbo with a lot of our reptiles. Our snakes are giving us pre-lay sheds and ovulations, and we're kind of just waiting now for some of our females to give us more eggs, and then we do have one clutch of eggs in the incubator that is going to be due to hatch at the end of May, so we are super excited about that. But there isn't really much going on. Everything's kind of at a standstill. I haven't really been doing feeding videos either because half of our collection is off feed because it is breeding season, and we do have a lot of those females that are getting ready to lay. So hopefully all the excitement will pick back up here in the next couple weeks. But let me show you some of our females that are getting ready to lay, and let me give you an update on our Bredli or Bredli, Bredl's python, however you want to pronounce it. I still don't know which one to use. People interchange the names all the time, but it is our Centrillion carpet python. It's not really carpet python. She is a Morelia Bredli. So just so we got that clear, but I'll show you her in a second. All right, so this girl is due to lay. It's gonna be next week, and she is looking super, oh, you have a little bit of sheds back there that apparently I didn't get. But yes, she is getting super plump, starting to look uncomfortable. Whew, can't wait. So that girl is due to lay next week, and then the following week, just after Mother's Day, we have this girl that is getting super plump by the day. And then this girl just had her pre-lay shed, so I put a date on her bin, so she's due at the end of May. But as you can see, she's kind of turning over. She looks super plump too. She just had a nice clean shed. I'm going to be cleaning out cages because apparently I missed some sheds, and we got a little urate back there that needs to be cleaned out. Need to water down this morning, but yeah, beautiful clown girl. And then this girl is actually in her pre-lay shed, so she's got a tag but not a date yet. Waiting for her to shed out, and oh man, if you have seen our channel or been on our channel for a while, this girl used to be pretty petite and small, and right now she is looking huge. I'm thinking that she is going to give us a huge clutch of eggs just by her sheer size and kind of what I knew her size beforehand. But she's just coming out of the blue, so it might be another day or so before she sheds. But man, kind of excited for this one. I wasn't expecting something so big. So, and then real quick, this is where our new girl is going to go. We've got a bin all set up for her. I did order her a new hide because I thought she was going to be a little bit bigger, but I think this hide is going to work out for now. Like I've said in some of my other videos, a lot of our non-ball python species, our blackhead, our Suriname redtail, and our emerald tree boa are all going to be getting cage upgrades over the summer, hopefully in the next couple months. So we're super excited about that. And then there's the our devil jungle carpet python is in here. That girl is super feisty and refuses to mellow out. But our new Bredl's python is a different story. So let me go ahead and get her out and show you her. All right, so far she has not tried to strike at me. She has not been real aggressive, but I still put on my handy dandy motorcycle glove just because a lot of these little snakes, I don't know why, but the little snakes tend to hurt me worse and they're more annoying. So I really do try to handle without getting bit too many times. So I'm a sissy lala like that. I wear a glove. And then I have my little snake hook. But so far, she's pretty good. Oh, she's kind of hiding. It's been about a day or two since I've taken her out. I've been trying to take her out a couple times a week. And here she is. She is absolutely stunning. All right, we've been getting some warmer weather, so I'm going to be starting to take the snakes outside for some outside pictures, and I love their colors outside. Absolutely beautiful. Look at those eyes. Look at her colors. Now these snakes tend to lighten up and kind of have a brick red as they get older. See if that'll focus. There we go. Oh, the dogs hurt us. And then their tails start to get more of a darker tinge. Look at that. You gonna try to go into the bush? Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's go put her away and show you our new girl. All right, now who is ready to see what we got? I'm excited to show you guys. This is actually a species that I never thought I would get. We contemplated it, but because of their sheer size and weight, especially when my husband's, off at work all the time and I have to take care of a lot of the reptiles in our collection, this is not something that I would have normally done just because for safety reasons. And that is a reticulated python. Because they can get upwards of over 18 feet and weigh several hundred pounds, while they are a very cool species, that's not something that I ever wanted to take on, because it's not safe to handle an animal of that size by yourself, especially someone small like me. I'm 5'4", I weigh about 140, 145. I'm a fairly small individual. That's just not safe. And I would always have to wait for my husband in order to handle or take care of this animal. So that was never something that we ever wanted to do. However, if you know who Garrett Hartle is, you know that he specializes in dwarf and super dwarf retics. Now, we picked up this animal from a couple that is local to us, Chris and Jenna. They got this animal from him. It did not fit into some of their breeding projects, so it was offered specifically to us a while back. And while we didn't do it then because we weren't sure this was something that we wanted to get into, a few months ago, I was pretty sure that this was something. I did a lot of research, been watching a lot of Garrett Hartle's YouTube videos, and decided this is definitely a species that I would really love to dive into. And I'll get into her genetics and her locality and stuff in a second. But let's go ahead and take a look at her. Hi, baby girl. Now, she did have a little bit of stuck shed. So when we got home, I kind of stuck her in a little bit of water. Nothing too drastic, nothing I was super worried about, but I just wanted to get a little bit of it off to show you her amazing colors. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to get some close-ups, and I'm gonna take her outside to show you her amazing colors. She is actually pretty docile. I was told that she can get a little cage defensive, but as soon as you get her out, she's pretty calm like this. Very, very amazing. So this girl is a platinum tiger super dwarf retic. She is Poshet albino, and her locality, she is a 50% Kalatoa. And she is produced by Garrett Hartle. This is who they originally got her from. Super, super excited. I love this species. They're very active. They're considered, semi-arboreal. And the thing that really sold me on these animals is their eyes. And let me show you her eyes. Her eyes are so amazing. In the sunlight, they are even brighter, and they have like an orange that outlines them. Absolutely amazing. She is absolutely beautiful. Look at the yellows on the side there. So while we are going to be putting her in our Freedom Breeder rack in a tub setup for now, she is one of those species we were anticipating getting, and she will be getting a 4x2x2 with something to climb on to give her a little more climbing space, because they are very, very good climbers. Oh, you can see some of those yellows now. We have a skylight, so it brings in some natural light. She is absolutely beautiful. Now, I guess she was rubbing, so she has a little tiny sore on the top of her head. Not too worried about it. It'll heal up. But absolutely beautiful. Super excited. And like I said, I did a lot of research. I've been looking at a lot of Garrett Hartle's information he posts on his Instagram as well as his YouTube channel to kind of get an idea if this is something that we really wanted to dive into. These guys do get pretty pricey because of the localities and the things breeders have to go through, and there aren't that many breeders to begin with. So we're glad that Jenna and Chris offered this to us, and we got a quality animal from a quality breeder. But we are really thinking about maybe breeding these in the future. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. Is this another species that maybe we should get into? You know, the ball pythons are great, but these guys, man, they're active, they're semi-arboreal, and they are just extremely interesting. Very, very inquisitive animal for sure. Her inquisitiveness kind of reminds us of our boa. So let's take her outside. Let's check her out in the sunlight. All right, so I think she's seen enough excitement for one day. We're gonna go ahead and put her in her new home and leave her there for a few days. We'll come back on feeding day. Hopefully she'll eat. So far, all of our new snakes have eaten after a few days with us. So we will feed her and then we will take her out for regular handling. All right, so here was her bin. Now, obviously this bin is absolutely huge for her. But after watching a few videos, it is said that retics like a little more space. So we are giving her that space, and then hopefully soon with the new cage, we will be able to give her some height. Oh, she found the hide. All right, honey, have fun exploring the new home. All right, guys, well, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing our brand new species to our collection. We are super, super excited. The super dwarf retics are something that I've been interested in for a while, but like I said, they're a little higher on the price point. So thank you very much, Chris and Jenna, for offering this girl to us. We are super excited to have her. Oh, it's awesome. I love getting new species, learning about new animals in our collection. It's fun. It is very, very fun, needless to say. So I hope you enjoyed seeing some updates on some of our most recent animals, like our female black roughneck, even though she tried to bite me. And then our Morelia Bredli or Brettles python. Yeah, so we are super excited to have those. A lot of these snakes we have had the opportunity and the privilege to pick up some of these snakes that, you know, a year ago were on my bucket list. I thought it was going to be years till we were going to be able to have some of these species in our collection, and we have been very fortunate. So very, very grateful for that. Grateful for our community. Thank you so much to everybody who watches our videos. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. I'm very, very excited and looking forward to the future. So again, thank you for watching the video. Stay safe, stay sane, get out there and make your own footprints. Bye.